Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys, the series episode preview discussion. This time I'm talking about the preview for episode 36, so let's get to it. Now I was actually not going to make a video for this preview. The only thing I had planned for this week is a review for episode 35, which I am still uploading, so do look forward to that. The reason why I was not going to do a video on the preview for episode 36 is that the episode was revealed a while back. Its title was already known, and it was also known what it is going to be about. It was known that a Flygon would appear in the anime, and then it was revealed that it would appear in episode 36. A lot of people were saying that Ash will catch this Flygon, which would of course be fantastic. But the new opening theme for this series quickly shattered that dream since it showed Flygon with Go, meaning that Go will be the one to catch it. So this killed my excitement for episode 36, and it also crushed the dream of Ash getting Flygon. So I figured that the preview would not really merit any discussion since the outcome was already clear. The preview does show that Ash is depressed after losing to B in episode 34, and the shock of his defeat has caused him to seemingly lose confidence, which leads to him losing a bunch to random opponents. So I thought, wait a minute, if Ash is depressed, then he needs something to lift his spirits. And what better way to cheer up than by catching a new Pokemon? So I said maybe Ash will catch Flygon after all. But I recall that the new opening already shows that Go will get Flygon instead, so I started thinking of any possible thing that could point to Ash catching Flygon instead. But in the end, I figured that it was pointless since the opening would not be wrong, which is why I ultimately did not make a video on this preview. However, I got a couple of comments on my last What Else Will Ash Catch video. In these comments, people were saying that Ash's next capture will be Trapinch. Trapinch does appear in the preview and it is also listed as appearing in this episode on Bulbapedia. However, nothing points to Ash catching this Trapinch. So I decided to search around to see if there was anything backing this up, and I saw forums and comments of other people who also believe that Ash will catch Trapinch. The reason why they think this is that, like me, they believe that Ash needs something to pick himself up from the despair of defeat, and there is no better remedy than catching a new Pokemon. He can't catch Flygon because Go will catch it, so maybe he will catch something else, and that something could be Trapinch, since it will be appearing in the episode as well, alongside its evolved form. So I decided to put this video together so that I could discuss this topic since it is very interesting. Episode 36 does air in 2 days, which means this video won't be relevant for very long. I normally like to upload my preview discussions early for this very reason, but I wanted to give my thoughts on the possibility of Ash catching Trapinch, regardless of the video's lifespan. So, could Ash catch Trapinch in episode 36? Well, it's not impossible. Nothing points to him catching Trapinch, but nothing points to it definitely not happening either, so it can happen. However, I feel that the odds of it happening are low. Really, the only thing that makes it possible is that Ash is depressed and he needs something to lift his spirits. Catching a new Pokemon is the perfect medicine, but this is the only thing that points to Ash catching Trapinch. It is worth mentioning that Ash showed no signs of this depression in episode 35, the episode right after the episode where he lost to B. So why manifest his depression now, 2 episodes later? It could be because he will get something to ease his suffering, or because they are using this depression as a reason for him to catch something else. Now, you could also say that Ash deserves to catch a Flygon because he used one in the movie Jirachi Wishmaker, and it suited him quite well. It is a Pokemon that Ash deserves to get, a Pokemon that he could have caught in the past, which is in line with most of his new team. Trapinch will eventually evolve into Flygon, so Ash catching Trapinch allows him to still get a Flygon while Go gets the actual Flygon in the episode. However, there are 2 counters to these 2 points. First, Ash does not need to catch a new Pokemon to cheer himself up. There are other ways for him to cheer up, and he will return to the Alola region in the episode after episode 36, which should provide all of the cheering up he needs. So his depression shows up in episode 36 to set up his trip to Alola in the next episode. The counter to the second point is that if Ash catches Trapinch, and Go catches Flygon, then the two of them will end up with a Flygon once Trapinch evolves. I just don't see them having the same Pokemon. Sure, they both have a Farfetch'd, but they are of different regional forms. They both had Pikachu, but it was momentarily as Ghost Pikachu evolved in the same episode it was caught, and Ash got his Pikachu ages ago. Likewise, they both have Heracross, but Ash cut his ages ago, and Ash does not have his Heracross with him. I just don't see them both catching a new Pokemon that ends up being the same species, meaning that they both have the same Pokemon on hand. Also, it would be kind of unfair that Go gets the fully evolved Flygon, while Ash gets the fully unevolved Trapinch. So the two things that support Ash catching Trapinch each have a strong counter. A completely different counter to Ash catching Trapinch is that Ash is participating in the Pokemon World Championships or World Coronation Series. This is a competition that pits the strongest trainers in the world against each other. Ash has already battled some strong opponents, and he will only battle stronger opponents as the series goes on. This isn't his typical Pokemon journey of traveling the region and just battling gym leaders or random trainers or rivals. As such, Ash needs firepower. He needs strong Pokemon. Unevolved Pokemon simply won't do. It's for this reason that he caught Dragonite and Gengar, two fully evolved Pokemon. He did catch Riolu and Farfetch'd, yes, but they both only need to evolve once to be fully evolved, while Trapinch must evolve twice. Riolu has also received a lot of training, screen time, and build-up so that it can eventually become a powerful Lucario. And Riolu has proven itself to be quite capable considering it has yet to evolve. Farfetch'd, on the other hand, is the weakest link as of now, but this will probably change soon. The point is that Ash has no time for unevolved Pokemon that require a lot of training and evolution to reach their maximum potential. Despite this, he already has two such Pokemon, so I don't see him getting more like that, at least not for now. So I feel that ultimately Ash will not catch Trapinch. But this series has been quite unpredictable as of late, so I would not rule it out completely. Ash just might catch Trapinch, but again, I doubt that he will. There's also the matter of the Aerodactyl in the opening, which will appear in episode 38. I think that Ash and Go both have an even chance of getting it as of now. If Ash gets Trapinch, then Ash will not get Aerodactyl since Ash's captures are spaced out more when compared to Go. Speaking of which, Ash's last capture, Farfetch'd, was 9 episodes ago as of episode 36, which is now the biggest gap between Ash's captures in this new series. So he is long overdue for another capture. I also want to add that unlike with Go, Ash's captures are not telegraphed in the opening, or at least not as explicitly. So Ash's captures are bound to surprise us, and they are bound to be more unpredictable. Episode 36 will air on September 6th, and I am now looking forward to it a bit more just to see what ends up happening. As usual, I will make a video review for it as soon as possible, so please look forward to that. But that's the video. As always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.